are finally starting to get a pretty good signal that next weekend and next week, this is November the 16th through the 20th, and maybe even as far out as the lead up to Thanksgiving, going to turn much colder, and even in lower elevations like Denver, potentially a bit of snow likely on the way for us as well. So if you've been holding out, hoping for that snow, hoping for that cold, that is like basically everybody, it seems like in my comments, this is for you. So let's start things off with the overall view. Next couple of days, it's going to stay dry and warm. We're underneath a ridge of high pressure. But this weekend, we see a pretty powerful trough low pressure move its way into the western third of the United States. Now, you might notice that your weather apps are flipping around a little bit in terms of what this weekend's weather is going to do. Reason being is that this big trough is basically going to split into two. So the piece of energy are going to kind of split up. How that happens, when that happens, and which side of this gets kind of the stronger side of it, that's the reason why your weather apps are kind of struggling with this. So for example, you pull up your weather app at like 1 o'clock, it might show you it's going to rain on Sunday and be 45, and then next run it shows you it's 60 and sunny. That's why they're struggling with that. But the most likely scenario is that we probably stay dry in Denver this weekend. We get some mountain snow, probably favoring our southern mountains, the San Juans and the Sangre de Cristos, Saturday and Sunday. But it's not a huge mountain snow event. And in Denver, not much in the way of rain chances for us this weekend either. Now, we stay a little bit on the cool side into early next week. Brief dry period next Monday and Tuesday. Then we get a secondary trough. And this is another good punch of colder air. And this one looks to sit and spit over the west over much of the mid to end part of next week. So this is, look, a good 8-9 days out. So if you want me to tell you how much snow is going to fall at your house, I'm not going to tell you that. I have no idea if it's even going to snow, but it's just a pretty good signal. This is what we want to see. If you're a cold snow weather lover, this is what you want to see. You want to see that colder air take place, and it does look like for the middle to end part of next week. My suspicion is at this point that we're going to finally see our first snow in the Denver area, and perhaps another wave of snow after that. Just looks like an overall cooler and stormier pattern. And the models, most of them insisting that this is going to last a little while, probably until the end of November, with a good chance here that even as we head into, say, Thanksgiving, that we could be dealing with another round of cold and maybe some snow for us. So again, big changes just around the corner. And of course, as it gets closer, more details for you.